guys, welcome back to the Sims Medieval Let's Play, and now we're going to be working on our security again. So yeah, this whole Sims Medieval Let's Play, it's going to all be about well-being and security, like I said before. So we're going to be jumping back and forth from well-being to security, well-being to security. Excuse me, that gives us well-being if we get that. But we are working on security. That gives us knowledge. That gives us a little bit more security. Of course, these are all cultures. And yeah, so I think we should get the spy now to help with our security. So should a spy be a male or a female? I'm leaning toward female. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah Spy. And yeah, she should be fit, but she should be small too, because she's got to be able to you know, sneak and stuff, and being small will help her like hide and everything like that. Let's make her eloquent and chivalrous, and then let's give her weak constitution. Like, all my Sims are going to have just about the same traits, give or take, because I found that the traits that I picked are the easiest traits to actually manage. So yeah, that's the reason why I have sticking to the traits that I've been for all my hero Sims. Let's see. Voila. Now we got our spy, you guys. The kingdom is pretty much growing pretty fast. Like, we're getting more heroes here, more buildings. It's like this place is growing from when we first started. Not bad. Alright, let's see what we have here. Ooh, 3. Heck yeah, take care of it. Someone had to find the truth. Was there any real threat to the people, or could the chaos be tracked to a single source? Whispers were circling of an evil that had descended upon the kingdom. The rumors had everyone jumping at shadows, and levels of distrust were high among the populace. If something was not done soon to elevate the people's fears, neighbors would begin accusing neighbors of random evil acts. They would be swallowed by their own paranoia. Ooh. Oh, and sometimes when you have quests, you have to have a second hero, and so you'll be playing 2 heroes at once. And this quest is one of them, so we'll be playing both the spy and the knight. If there was one thing that the queen never got tired of, it was summoning people to her court. The summons of the knight Captain Drake had arrived by pigeon just minutes earlier. The knight turned the message over and over in his hands. ... What are you doing? She's already home. You can go to bed. Yeah, you need to eat and go to bed. You had a long day as acting as the monarch. Yuck. Yuck. Let's save this real quick. A good stretch. Now let's continue with the story. I'll probably just give like the fowl and some meat to the spy so that I don't have to make her go shopping for some food. Whistling pixies, man. Why do you gotta be sick right now, girl? Girl? You can have his bear meat too. Okay. Let's have you go here, maybe, if anybody's awake. Nope. Blood letter animal's not awake. So go here. And see if you can't get like a tonic. Wake up. Purchase crafts. And curative rum tonics. Thank you. And then drink the potion. And go home. Yeah, now you feel better. You feel a lot better, don't you? Full-bodied ale. Yeah. Now she feels a lot better. Good morning, sunshine. Sunscreen. And then you will present thyself. Okay. It's bad, not Captain Drake. A visiting marquis is gone missing after visiting the docks to check on his holdings. News has already spread to his homeland, where they've proposed an edict to impose a trade embargo upon us. Go search the ship for information. Return to me when you have answers. Yes, ma'am. Let's go to the docks. Night Captain Drake arrived at the docks, ready to begin his investigation. Meanwhile, Under Spy Sarah was interrupted from her thoughts by the low honk of a cormorant. To the unskilled ear, it was just the call of a common seabird, but to the spy, it was information. It meant there was a drop for her at the messenger box. Ooh la la! What do you gotta do? Search the ship. Okay. Search the ship. You will need to check for a secret drop. Gotcha. And secret drop. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Okay. A note from Nimue of the Guild Council. She wants to meet me in the forest after the noon hour. Now what would the council want with me? Destroy the note in the well. Okay. Let's go to the well and destroy the note. See, when you have two heroes, they both got their own goals that they have to do. No sign of anything untoward, but apparently there are 2 new visitors to Plumbob that might have some information. The captain's nephew, who is staying aboard, and a frail old man. Interesting. Ask about the missing marquee. Okay, Mr. Attitude. A missing marquee? I knew a marquee once, and maybe it was a marlin. You ever been fishing on the open waters? Big beast, marlin, horrible difficult to pull in. Once you get 'em, though, they slice up real nice, make a fine bait. Catch yourself a good grouper or tuna. I do enjoy a good tuna. Chop it up, add in a few eggs, beat it all, spread it on a slice of a 2-day bread. Makes a fine meal. Okay. Question the captain's nephew aboard the ship. Okay. So let's go. What am I doing? Meet the Nimue. How would I do that? Nimue's note said to be in the forest clearing afternoon. Gotcha. Let's go ahead and go here, even though it's before noon. Timothy, not Captain Drake said as he pushed aside the door. A boy jumped from his place on the floor and scrambled on top of the bed. He curled up and buried his head into his chest while his legs shook uncontrollably. Drake sat on the edge of the bed, doing his best to be non-threatening. I am Knight Captain Drake. I have some questions. But Timothy spoke not at all in response to the questions. Knight Captain Drake pressed his questioning until he eventually broke the child's silence. Timothy described a demonic figure. I ate them, sir, them beggars at the harbor. While my uncle sailed in, I jumped aboard. I'm not ever going home. You can't send me back to Clovero. I won't go. The boy pulled the covers over his head and trembled beneath. Further questions were met with silence. What in the world? What kind of stuff is this? Go discuss this with your monarch. What are you gonna do? Sail to a foreign territory. Press 3 adults for information. Okay. Press for information. That's what I thought. Press this person for information, and then press. No, that's a child. The edict is being held in deliberations, thanks to a friend we have in their court. But our time is running out. Take your journey, Knight Captain Drake, and return with answers. Okay. But first, I gotta do some of my stuff. His taxes went up. Sharpen your sword. Sword. Did you do it yet? That's 2. Voila. And 3. Why to do that. Go sell to a foreign territory. Let's go here, just a random place. You will write a letter of introduction. Everybody's got something to do. Okay. Now what? Send the letter. Alright. And then you'll come home and make some food. Because you are hungry. The pigeon is on its way. It shouldn't take long to get a response. Okay? The pigeon must have returned by now. I should head home and see if I have a message. It says, Knight Captain Drake, the township of Culvero welcomes you. The captain of the guard shall meet you upon your arrival. A safe journey to you. Magistrate Ebenzinder. Okay. Okay, so it's afternoon, so let's go meet with that person. Voila. And travel to Culvero. Okay. Well, after you eat, you will go and travel. You get to be the star now. You see what I'm saying? Like when there's two heroes, you have to divide your time amongst them both because they both got something to do for the quest. But it ain't all too bad. They were actually working together to get stuff done. So, yeah. And plus it makes it a lot easier for your quest bar to come up if you have two people, because if you have two people with a bunch of green, it'll probably grow up like much faster than normal. Listen, Sarah. An artifact of great power has found its way to the shores of Plumbob. The Council has been unable to learn anything from this artifact, only that all scry attempts come up clouded by darkness. They wish to employ your unique skill set in finding it. How should Underspy Sarah proceed? My first loyalty is to the crown. I should inform Lady Simi and seek her guidance. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go talk to her about it. The crazy guy up in the crow's nest was screaming about some mysterious island on the horizon again. None appeared on the map. The gathered crew eagerly looked up to the quarter deck for guidance from Knight Captain Drake. Either investigate, stay on course. Stay on course, you guys. Culvero looked to be a known arising anew from the ashes. Its people smiled readily enough, but when asked, spoke of dark days past. They spoke in hushed voices of disappearances and referred to it as an evil stalking them. The guardsmen chalked it up to bandits and wolves. As Knight Captain Drake sailed homeward, he focused his thoughts on fisherman Nathaniel. Folks had recalled that he was new to their lands. They're less than a few months. None said it outright, but Drake felt it. It was more than a coincidence that spirits began to rise after Nathaniel's departure. Drake forbade the crew from indulging in their mysterious island fantasy and ordered them back on course. Slowly, the gleam of hope left their eyes, replaced by the hardward grimace of bitter and downtrodden. They cursed Drake's name as they trudged back to their posts. Oh, whatever. Suck it up. If this artifact has anything to do with the Marquis's disappearance, I want you helping Knight Captain Drake. Go back to your messenger and see what else you can learn. Yes, Your Majesty. Discuss investigation. And you can just go home when you get back. There's nothing for you to do. A missing Marquis and not Captain Drake is investigating? There could be a connection. Wait for King Captain Drake to request your help. Our investigations may overlap and we might be able to help one another. Okay. Request assistance. Haha. Speaking of the devil, here he comes. Cursed for 14 hours. Night Captain Drake needs my help gathering information from some of his suspects. The direct approach failed, so it's time for a more subtle approach. I'll need a disguise. Time to die. Dye a disguise. A spring of belladonna, 3 seeds, and a bolt of cloth could do the trick. Right. So let's go to the shop and buy some stuff. Belladonna, 3 seeds, and a cloth. Okay. We need belladonna, 3 seeds, and some sort of cloak. Voila. And I'll go ahead and get some more meat while we're at it. And go home. Get this going. How are you doing, sir? You doing pretty good? I'll have you eat while she's on her way home. Why not? More soup. Then eat it and go to bed. You make your food, pour soup. And I'll go to bed. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. It seems like every time all my heroes go to sleep, I sit here and stretch for a little bit. It's like stretch time, yeah. Whew. I don't know what happened to the screen actually. I think I accidentally clicked the screen to move or something, and when I did, you know, I'm not only recording the game anymore. So, but in the next part, you know, it'll be fixed, but I'll fix it anyways with the MacBook iMovie. I'll fix it anyways, but still, it was like, what just happened? And spruce scales, peasant rags. Ooh, she's gonna be a peasant. And voila. Pick, do I have to equip it? Put on this guy's, right? Eavesdrop on the nephew. Pickpocket. Okay. Spy. Pickpocket him. Voila. She looks funny. Sarah has managed to pickpocket him. A journal. This should be of interest to the knight Captain Drake. Eavesdrop on the nephew. She wakes up way too early when she goes to bed at night. Nothing but prayers to the watcher and some muffled sobbing coming from the boys' room. That's disturbing. Yeah. Let's go give him the journal now. You're welcome. You are still cursed? Okay. The journal appeared to be a... Okay. Okay. The journal appeared to be a how-to for the solitary, slightly insane traveling fisherman. One particular message stood out, showing sudden reverence for something called the Animuslaver. I think upon thee, Animuslaver, I don't know, as the day rises and the sun sets and the waves recede into ocean's grasp. Animus, shall I seek thee again? Knight Captain Drake tapped his chin thoughtfully. I know that name, but from where? Maybe Nimue, I don't know, would know more of this. Contemplate the current situation and write a letter to Nimue. Okay, you are going to, where's a better place to your thoughts on the tactical map. Okay. So go into the tactical map and contemplate situation while she comes over here and actually writes a letter to a council member. What? Getting stuff done. There's that walk again. Really? Do it again. I recall now, Animuslaver was the subject of a child's fable, a tale meant to scare the weak and harden the heart of the strong. I'm sure I could find a copy at the village. Great. Get to go to the village. And then make you some more food. You gotta make you some more food before you go to the village. Rabbit soup, boar soup. Good, he's eating it. What about you? Nope. Eat it. Buy the Book of Fables. Okay. Travel to the village shop. She needs to feed the beast and eavesdrop on a conversation. Okay. Well, there goes her meat. Oh no, don't jump into that pit, you nuts. I guess you're also gonna have to go to the village shop to buy more meat. Book of Fables, that's what I was looking for, okay. At first I was like, what's going on? Children's fable? Perhaps. Voila. Stop the mob. And a major laceration. And a bunch of potatoes. Of course. Let's go be friends with this dude. Or this chick, or whatever he, she is. Let's buy a bunch of venison for the beast. Refused the bid. Underspy Sarah declined the offer of the toothless con man and opted to walk off into the crowd. Get her, Priscilla. Nobody turns down crazy Lester. Sarah turned to see the man's boar charging her down. Fortunately, a quick juke at the last minute sent the boar hurtling into a crate of Tredden flat figs. Lester, eyes wide and fearing retribution, tossed Sarah his purse and dashed off into the crowd. She got 50 simoles and 25 XP. Cool. Then you'll come and feed the beast. And then you will eavesdrop on them because they'll be talking. Tell the story. Rough house. La da dee da dee da. Muriel is cruel. Not obvious at all. Not obvious at all, Sarah. I really don't like this responsibility, because you have to become friends with the people, and it takes a little bit for them to be friends. I'm like, why you gotta be friends? Oh, fool. Brawl weather, even though you got a major laceration. While they do that, who is that? That's a peasant. Yeah. While they do that, you will actually come over here and like purchase some crafts for them, and then you will challenge her to a duel. But you got a major laceration, so you're gonna wait a minute and actually read that book. I need quite a few of these, thank you. And here's 1, 2, and 3. And after you read, you will use 1. Page 1. The Tale of Eric, the Rise and Fall of the Well-Intentioned Monarch. Uh-oh. Page 3. Eric, Prince of Melni, vanquisher of the Hordes of the North, brought forth the blade Animuslaver, I can't even say that word, from its sheath, and held it before its people. Animus, the Blade of Souls. Animus, Savior of Melni. Page 21. 'Twere many years past that Prince Eric, the slave to Animus, knelt before the graves of his wife and children and wept. All was now gone, the kingdom, the people, his family, all taken by Animus. Only spirits remained. Okay. Oops. And knight to challenge to a duel. You got this. Let's do this. Still defense. Oh, his health is down too. So. Let's do a mortal blow. Let's see if that does anything. Come on, you can do a mortal blow. You got this. Dang. She countered it. Yeah. Dang. What? Look at her health. It went way down after he did that. Good grief. That was pretty good. Got her. Nice. Go confront him. How are you doing? Probably need to eat something. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh, that scared me for a little bit. You can take off your disguise and actually make some food. And then eat it. What in the world? You, talk to him, not her. Knight Captain Drake demanded answers from fisherman Nathaniel. Tell me the Animuslaver, do you have the blade? Nathaniel was caught by surprise, but would not submit to wild accusations. He smiled at Drake. What of it, lad? What of it, lad? If 'twere mine, then what hold have ye? The raspy wheezing as he spoke did not diminish the disdain in his voice, but beneath the fisherman's clothing Drake thought he saw the glint of the steel. Uh-oh. Demand the sword. Give me the sword. Oh my lord. Let me read this real quick. Knight Captain Drake threw himself onto the... Anyways, it's probably not funny, but... Knight Captain Drake threw himself onto the fisherman, grabbed him beneath the folds of his shirt. He caught hold of the hilt of a sword and pulled back with all his might. The sword seemed to emerge from some impossibly concealed location, almost as if it withdrew from within the fisherman's chest. As the knight held up the blade, the fisherman sagged to the ground. The energy appeared to drain from him, and he whispered, "Free." Focused on the sword he now grasped, Knight Captain Drake did not hear the old man's final word. Uh-oh. No, you may not keep it. That was creepy. Let's admire it. Yeah, look at all that. It looks cursed. There's no way you're keeping that. No way, Drake. You'll die if you keep it. Oops. The sword pulses with energy. I see empires burning, armies advancing. A lone figure holding forth Animus calls to all to follow him to victory, to glory, to life eternal. How could the fisherman become so frail when he held at his fingertips such incredible power? Equip the Animus sword and test on a training dummy. Are you serious? Did you see what just happened to that man? Did you not see what just happened to him? You dummy. Eat potato soup. You are a dummy. Like, that fisherman just died. Man, it would suck that I went through all this and I would lose my knight captain after, you know, leveling him up all this time. That would really suck. What do you need to do? Practice with someone? Oh Lord. Okay, go here. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Because he needs someone to practice with. Good grief, why is the game lagging? Okay, practice with her. Good. Good. Okay. And then everybody go to bed. Again, I feel the surge of power. My mind is clear, my thoughts uncluttered. Really? Spar with Sergeant at Arms Grant. Okay. Night spar. You just relax for a while, I guess. You feel a surge of peace wash over you as all of your thoughts become clear. Weird. Nope, I don't trust that sword. Dang! Could have chopped his feet off. The sword, a need wells within me, a desire I'm unable to deny, to hunt. What in the world? That was a pretty easy thing. Level 9. Ooh, that's a good sword. Good grief. I want the sword, but I don't want the curse. Hunt with Animus. Interesting. Now I gotta hunt. Go hunt. Oh, no. Go hunt with it. Voila. Visions of hate cloud your focus. Oh no. Train a sim for 2 hours. Guard the forest and tree. What do you need to do? Make a secret drop and press 3 adults for information. Okay. Make a secret drop. And then press 5 for information. And then press for information. Knight Captain Drake was walking through the forest when he looked at the side and saw an injured little pink pixie frantically buzzing in a dusty circle with a stung wing. Helper. What the crap is that? Knight Captain Drake was distracted during his hunt by the blade within his grasp. He found it difficult to take his eyes from it. Without warning, a wolf jumped upon him, his teeth bared and hungry. In an instant, Animus swung and buried itself into the wolf's side. The beast had no time to howl as it fell limp upon the forest floor. A feeling of euphoria washed over Knight Captain Drake as he knelt beside the beast, taking what he could to make a meal of. Interesting. Why does the power not return? Animus would not abandon me. What have I done wrong? Seek comfort. Again, I guess. Knight Captain Drake's thoughts filled with the visions of war, destruction, and conquest. One image above all others stood out. He floated above the churning water. The dead piled upon the ocean floor, and he alone held life at his fingertips. Knight Captain Drake could not decide if this was a vision of torment or glory, but a sudden hatred filled his mind. Animus shall free you, flashed across his mind's eye. The message read, Animuslaver and the artifact are indeed the same. Animus is an ancient demon, Animuslaver, whose soul was captured within the blade. Animu is revengeful and exists with but one purpose, to consume and destroy. Should you come across the sword, do not, under any circumstances, unsheath it. You must return it to the council for study and dismantling immediately. As a precaution, I'm including a recipe for reason mist, a potion that should break free anyone who had fallen under the Animu's influence. Good luck, Nimu. Good luck. Nimu. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to him, I guess. Yeah, and go here. Voila. Let's go save Drake. Guys, I'm so sorry about the dogs. That did not go well. He must already be under the sword's influence. I'd better get that potion brewing. Uh-oh. Blood pear is made from 2 flattened leeches and sugar pear. 2 leeches and a sugar pear. Okay. Belladonna and sagewort. Okay. I mean, it wouldn't be that big of a deal really if it was just him, but I'm trying to focus on the spy now, and he has to make friends with this pirate again. Squished leeches and a sugar pear. Two leeches and a sugar pear. Well, sugar pear. Bye. Thank you. Let's go here and see if we can't get what we need. Let me know when you get there. Or not. Rough house. Tell a story. Belladonna. There they are. And sagewort. Somewhere over there. There we go. Sagewort. Collect. Friendly get to know. Friendly chat. Friendly banter. Dramatic story. Discuss. To know her again. Sagewort. Alright. And then how do I soak these? I have to drop the pear and the 2 leeches into the town's well. Okay. Town's well. Soak the ingredients. I remember having blood pear soup as a child. Was this Mom's secret recipe? Move, lady, move. Yep, those are blood pears, just like Mom used to make. Yikes. Create the reason mist drought. Well, good grief, my mouse is going nuts. I think I need a new mouse. That's not how you make it. Then you will brawl with her. How do we make this? Can you craft it? Yep, you can. Cool. Go craft it. I guess the spy can use all the other heroes' stuff. Then let's challenge her to a duel. She had a flask in her hand. Did you see that? Okay. And then let's eat a meat soup before we come back all the way over here to train somebody. The final ingredient dissolved into liquid with a curl of smoke. Under Spy Sarah held the mixture up to the light. Hold on a second. Okay. Examining it for impurities and found none. The result was a perfectly crafted draught of resin mist. Ingesting it would break anyone from the influence of Animus. Now under Spy Sarah just had to convince the afflicted knight to drink it. Make friends with them. Oh, great. Another friend making thing. That'll take forever. Here you are. What happened? Knight Captain Drake listened to Underspy Sarah, unable to comprehend everything she was telling him. His memories remained clouded as Underspy Sarah attempted to shed light upon them. And then you drank the potion. A flash of light blinded Knight Captain Drake. His memories returned. As quick as that, it all refocused. Knight Captain Drake recalled everything about Animus, about the investigation, about... Oh, no, It was not you, Knight Captain Drake, Sarah tried to comfort him. I let that man die. And now you have a chance to make things right. Give me the sword. I will see that it is destroyed. Okay. Oh. I was like, why didn't it show up? That evening, Knight Captain Drake had a nightmare. Animus had a new shell of a man it had enslaved, and through him it brought an army to lay waste to Plumbob. It was not the last he would dream of Animus. Oh no. Each day he would inquire of under spy Sarah, "How fares the journey? Has the messenger delivered Animus? Is it destroyed?" Days passed into weeks, and still no word of Animus' demise, but Knight Captain Drake continued to inquire without fail. Finally, a day came and went with no inquiry, and another, and a third with no questions from Knight Captain Drake. Animus had been destroyed, and its influence was gone. Yay! Completed it at platinum level. Animuslaver. Animus was gone. Knight Captain Drake and Underspy Sarah returned to their duties, and the folk of Plumbob were spared the torment Animuslaver promised to bring them. Strangely, the people of Vorton had forgotten all about the missing marquis after their annual order of chinchilla scarves from Crafto was mixed up with the delivery of chinchilla vests. This was for them unacceptable, as vest season had come and gone. Yay! Level 7 of the Knight. His benefits: true striking combat tone unlocked, fighting proficiency moderately increased. And for the spy, she went up to level 3. Spies maintain clandestine communications networks, help discover or hide the truth as the situation calls for it, and generally perform the dirty work involved in politics. It's all for the good of the kingdom, though, and what the people don't know, well, the people don't know. Level 3 benefits: higher chance to pickpocket, more proficient at poison making, fighting proficiency moderately increased, takes slightly reduced damage when fighting without armor, and whirling takedown combat move unlocked. Alright. Woo! You just completed Watcher Who for 10 points towards your Watcher achievement level. Watcher Who builds security at the expense of culture. Nice. Okay, well, I'm going to stop it here, you guys, and thank you all so much for watching. And if you like this part, please remember to like and / or comment. And I'll see you in the next part. Everybody have a great day.